Some celebs pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They don't see, they on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. Photo now. But for now, I'm local. But for now, preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud. I'm more loud.
Yes, my peoples, big up yourself, big up the whole Metric community. Smash the likes on your way in, like we always do. I'm pissed, man. Congo just lost to Algeria in the AFCON. Joke thing, bruv. I was meant to come on a bit earlier, but I said, nah, I can't even come on yet, bruv. I had to drown my sorrows. Congo done me, man. So yeah, let me set up these phones. If any bombers come true whilst we're on stream, we can see it. Make sure you lot are smashing the likes, my peoples, man. You know, we're always getting into all the Man United news. There's loads going on today. You lot seeing what's going on with the managers, etc. They're still playing new stuff. It's crazy. We're going to get into all of it. So make sure you're tapped in, smash the likes as we do. Let me share my screen and show you what's really going on. Because, bro, so much stuff has happened today. It's crazy. Where do we even start? Look at this. There's things everywhere. And there's bombers coming out left, right, and center. Look at that. That's the boy, Sully. Sully's just come out. Let me share my screen so you lot can see what's going on. But, what's this? January the 4th. Bro, there's bombers everywhere. Let me share my screen quickly. So cool. So we got this now. Look at this now. Obviously the boy CC came out. CC's reliable, man. I like CC, man. He says things there and there. This is when he spoke about Amrin and all of that. It's irrelevant now. You get me? And then we had a few talks about replacements yesterday, etc. Glasner came up a lot. Carrick. But we've just had a few news come out left, right, and center. I'm going to show you lot some stuff in a minute. So what's this now? We're getting closer and closer to today's news. I'm not even going to get into yesterday because we have so much news. This is all yesterday's stuff. 3 at the back might be a concern, blah, blah, blah. This is a myth. Let's get into today's news so we can see exactly what's going on. Look, okay, that's how much stuff's come out yesterday. Look, now we're starting to talk. Look at this. So cool. We start here now. Boom. Obviously, the boy Kobe Mainoo, he was injured because now he's all of a sudden back. He's coming back now. He's close to return. So the boy Sully's just coming out and saying Kobe Mainoo has a genuine injury. He is not the type of person to fake an injury to not play because he's not favoured under a manager. So a lot of people are going to be sitting there and saying, "Oh, my man's back already," because he might be on the bench for Burnley. He might play the next game against Brighton on Sunday. Do you know what I'm saying? And people are going to be saying, "Oh, all of a sudden he's back." Bro, he's really got an injury. And it's just unfortunate that it came at the same time as Bruno and a few other players. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, but he's really injured. This is what Sully's trying to say. He's not that type of guy. So Kobe Mainoo is close to a return anyway. As you can see, he has a genuine injury. He is not the type of person to fake one, and he's not favoured under the manager, but he's close to a return. I'm going to go to Sully in a minute and we can see exactly what's going on there. But he's very close to a return. So that was some Sully news 22 hours ago. Then we had something from the Athletic. Ornstein just said that the transfer window is still a myth. Yeah, Amrin's gone now and whatnot, but it doesn't matter. We're still not getting no one for the transfer window. Forget about it. We're going to save our money to the summer and then go for our proper targets. So people sitting there thinking, oh, we're going to end up, now that Amrin's gone, we might end up going to get some players. Nah, bro, it's not happening. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, don't worry about it. So it's a myth, man. We're not going to buy no one. It's looking like, unless something pops up where someone comes or goes, etc., then it doesn't make no sense where anybody comes in. It might just be the same situation as possible. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens with the transfer. I don't think anything's going to happen unless someone goes. But who's willing to go now? Xerxes won't play. We got a new manager. Kobe's probably going to start playing. We'll see. Obviously, we had the talks about Oli. It's under consideration to return to Man United as caretaker manager until the summer. Carrick, we've been hearing this all day. Like I said, I've got more news on it as well. Rob Dawson came out. Rob Dawson's a little, I would say he's like a mouthpiece for everyone. 1 minute he says what Amrin's saying, then he'll say what the club's saying. But he's saying Man United are looking at are keen on managers that have got Premier League experience when they make their permanent head coach. You don't know what's going on. So right this second, we're going to get, we'll end up getting someone that's an interim, which is looking like it's going to be Gunnar Solskjaer. He can be here for 6 months, just steady the ship, hopefully get us in Champions League. and then skip. The last thing man want is for someone like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to come in for 6 months, get third or fourth, and then we're trying to give him a new deal. Hopefully, that's not the situation, because we know where it went there already before. We know the situation with Ole. Just counter-attack. We're not going to win the league with that. Do you know what I'm saying? Just steady the ship for now, and then we'll get someone proper that can come and get a proper pre-season. So it said Iriola, Glasner, Pochettino, Thomas Tuchel. Do I think Thomas Tuchel comes in? I don't know, bro. I don't know if Thomas Tuchel comes in or not. I don't know. We'll see. Obviously, Ineos are in favour of a new sporting director for Man United. No idea whether this means Jason Wilcox will be leaving soon or whether, I don't know this geezer. Molina, I think he exposed PSG once in a blue moon. I don't know if he's reliable like that. But, boy, I think he had something where he exposed something, where he was reliable for that exposing. But I don't know if he's reliable in general or not. But a lot of people are trying to run with this story now. People are using it as their thumbnails. Jason Wilcox is going to leave. People are saying, so I don't know. Maybe he's reliable, maybe he's not. I don't know him. You know me. I only go off the solidified journalists. If someone says something like this and I don't know them, I'm never going to vouch for them. And I don't ever lie to you with who I think's who. So that's that. Then we had Jamie Jackson. He came out about 4 hours ago and said, yo, Jason Wilcox considers Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as a prime candidate for the caretaker role. His strong pedigree at United makes him a serious option, and he is viewed and being able to affect results positively and restore the feel-good factor. Remember, you know Ole's just vibes, isn't it? You know Ole's thing. His thing is they're all going to play for him. They're all going to love him because he's just cool. He's just a good guy. Where it's vibes. He's probably going to play everyone. That's what he's on. So he can bring everyone back to the same place to do what they got to do. And just, counter-attack. We got better players now. People are looking at his record. When we first had Ole, you could arguably say the players weren't as good then, the defense, etc. I don't know. But his thing is straight, counter-attack football, and let's just go for it. Hopefully, remember, he finished second once. It was a dead league, that league, but he finished second. If we can get us in top 4, thank you, bro. Thanks for your service. You're a legend, bro. Peace. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want people getting excited and saying keep him on and all of that. That's crazy. Fabrizio Romano's obviously come out a few times today and he said he's ready to take over the caretaker manager spot. People close to him and said it's not about the contract. It's not about the money. He doesn't even want the money, bro. He said forget the money. I'll come over there and do the job for free. You know what I'm saying? It's sentiment thing, innit? He loves Man United. It's just love, and we'll see. Keep these comments coming. I'm going to get the comments in a minute. Come on, my people. You don't know what's going on. Smash the likes. Yeah, you don't know. I usually do a 10-minute video, but I thought I'll come on live today with you lot before the little, you get me, West Ham game. And Congo just lost, so it pissed me off. Congo, Algeria, last-minute screamer, knocked us out. Joke thing. So we had this from CC earlier. Look at that. CC came with a bomb where he said, person I spoke to this morning, opinion, it will be Ole. He's due for some conversations today, tomorrow with the club, as is Carrick. At the moment, the feeling is it's one or the other, not both. So he thinks it's going to be one or the other and not both, but we're seeing some other reports saying that it could be both. It's mad right now. Nobody actually knows. But everybody knows. If you know the difference, you know that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is the feel-good factor and he's the face. But when it comes to coaching, Carrick's probably a better coach. So you're better off having both of them, Solskjaer and Carrick. That's better. But maybe they're looking at money, you know, Ineos already. They might be looking at it, oh, we just spent 10 million on Amrin. We don't really want to be paying 2 different wages. But then again, Solskjaer's got to bring a coaching team anyway. Who's going to coach for him? My man's took all these coaches, all the set piece kings, and I hope we still got them ideas in us, them set piece ideas that my man was training though. Because bro, we got the most set pieces in the league, brother. So we need to get that one there. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. Who do you lot want though? Let me know who you lot would want as coach, and are you not happy with Ole coming in or Carrick? Is everyone happy with that, or is people saying nah, they want to get someone else in as an interim? Because obviously we can't rush no more. We rushed last time. We got Ruben Amrin in, and then we gave him a year to basically throw away. So what are you lot saying now? Do you lot like the way they're moving with this? You know what? Put someone there for 6 months, hopefully get Champions League, and then we bring in the real guy. He gets a pre-season. He gets some players that will fit into a back 4 system, and then we go from there. And we get to get our proper targets, the Anderson, Believers, etc. Or do you lot think, nah, go and get someone now, blah, blah, blah. So that's that. That came out from CC. CC's reliable, man. Like I said, Chris Wheeler came out and said the same thing. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's emerging as a strong contender. Michael Carrick is open to being with Solskjaer as the hierarchy, willing to wait for the summer, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, Michael Carrick's been a manager already. Solskjaer was a manager at Beşiktaş and he got sacked. Obviously, that's not really the best team in Turkey. Galatasaray and them lot are anyway. So that was that. And then obviously they got contacted early, as you saw. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer actually got contacted from Man United, blah, blah, blah. Solly came out and then dropped another bomb and he just said, listen, Solskjaer and Carrick are under serious consideration. Sources close to Ole say he wants to rewrite the mistakes after his past tenure and would even work at the club for free. No money. He just wants to come and make things right. And he loves the club, man. You've seen his little interviews, man. He loves the club and he just wants it to end right. You get me? But he understands, innit? If you don't get the results, you probably get sacked. But this is what I'm saying. We're looking at it like this. You've got 6 months. Do what you can for the club, bro. Just go as hard as you can and try and get us in Champions League. That's your thing. Don't win us the league. Remember, he had all that burden on his shoulders last time. You're trying to win the league and all of that. Bro, we know you're not the guy to win us the league. Just get us in 4th and 5th. It's a rubbed out league. We're 3 points away. And you've got your system that we all know. Ollie ball, counter-attack at its finest. Simple as that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You've got 2 games coming up that is kind of winnable. Obviously, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer probably won't even be involved with these games. This is probably going to be Fletcher, Burnley, and Fletcher might get the Brighton game. But Man City, nobody beat Pep in the league more times than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. For those that don't know, nobody has beat Pep in the league more times than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's crazy. So, boy, man's looking forward to that one there. 12:30 kickoff at home as well. And then we got Arsenal away, Fulham, Tottenham. Remember, Arsenal don't really do good against low blocks. And one thing as well, they can never really handle Ruben's system, Arsenal, to be honest with you. But we'll see. We'll see how Ole goes out there. Remember, we'll have all of our players will be back. AFCON finishes on the 19th. So Mbeumo and Ahmad and that might not be back yet by the 19th. But obviously, by the 25th, every single player will be back. Mazraoui and Mbeumo are facing each other next anyway. So one of them's back, I'll say by the Brighton game, just after the Brighton game. But by this time, Arsenal, everyone is back. There's no excuse. So we should be okay, man. So we'll see. So cool. So we got that then, and then boom, we move on. And then we have Ben Jacobs, and he just said that Man United have sounded out Carrick and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. They've both been sounded out. Caretaker role. So both of them, or one of each. I don't know. I reckon we just get Carrick, man. I will just get Carrick. I'll be real. But then again, just get both of them. It doesn't really make no difference. Make contact with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Carrick, blah, blah, blah. So it seems like it's only them two anyway. It's just this decision if you get both of them or one of them. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Carrick are under serious consideration for the Man United caretaker role. Sources close to Ole say he wants to rewrite the mistakes. What I just said to you. Mike Keegan. So basically every single Manchester United journalist has came out today and said Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Carrick. Every single one. And then you got the Fabrizios. And then I've got some stuff from Ornstein in a second as well. Then we got this. Obviously, we got a blow for the Newcastle recruitment. Basically, their chief academy scout or something like that. Chief academy recruitment. I don't even know. He basically said, no. He was close to joining Man United. Everyone thought it was going to happen after we done a long interview list, etc. We thought he was going to be the one. And then now he just turned around and said, no, he's not coming anymore. So blow for Man United as Newcastle recruitment chief turns down offer. That's why they're saying blow, because we were so close to signing him. We thought we was going to sign him. Everyone was saying we was going to sign him. So it is what it is. We'll see, man. We'll see what happens. And then obviously Sky Sports is more or less saying the same thing. Man United have begun to candidates for interim head coach role. And I'm told 3 former favourites are in the mix. Fletcher, Solskjaer and Carrick have all had informal talks today. They're probably trying to put them all together and say, you lot just work together and make this happen. Literally. I think that's what they're going to do. Just make it happen. You only got 6 months. You don't need to win the league, bro. Just get top 4. We've seen how meaty this league is. Just go and get top 4, bro. Please. That's it. I feel like they will just put all 3 of them together and just mix it in. if you don't disagree with that, let me know who you would rather have and what you think we should do. What you think is a better plan. But if you look at the top four, bro, look how we've slipped up in our last 2 games against Wolves and Leeds, and we're still joint with Chelsea in 5th, 6th. How are we still there? I know everyone is kind of catching us up now, so we don't really have that leeway anymore. But bro, this league is rubbed. Like Liverpool, 2 draws. Us, 2 draws. Chelsea, 2 draws. Nobody really wants it. Only Aston Villa is winning all their games. Yeah, they lost to Arsenal, but they're saying, yeah, we're going to get top 4. But look at us. No one wants it, bro. It's crazy. So when you look at it, bro, we get a few W's under our belt. We're back up there. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Liverpool got Arsenal this weekend. Chelsea got the West London derby. We got Burnley. Hopefully tomorrow we can do the job. Because, bro, we can't get 3 points from 9 Leeds, Wolves, and Burnley. That is crazy. And I know it's a different setup, it's a different manager, etc. But come on, we can do a bit better than that. So we'll see what happens. But this league, look at that, bro. They could get a top 5. Remember, it might not even have to be top 4, you know. It might be top 5. Remember that. It might just be top 5, might be able to get us thing. We said Ahmad just scored for Ivory Coast. He's not coming back home anytime soon, bro. Ahmad just scored again. Crazy. That's mad. He ain't coming back home. He's saying, yo, forget about it. Yeah, I ain't coming back home yet. Safe. Congo's out now. I want all these guys out. Congo's out. I'm pissed. I want all of them out, man. Every single one of them. But Ahmad's carrying them in that competition there. So that's like the 3rd goal. 3 games, 3 goals, right? Is it 3 goals? No, it's 4 games, 3 goals. But yeah, cool, man. So that's that anyway. Boom. And then let's get into the rest of the news. So we've got that. And like I said, I want to hear from you. Like, I want to hear who you lot think should be happy, is better. We had this talks about this. Look at this. Luis Enrique won't extend his contract at PSG despite a gigantic contract offer. He wants a new challenge in the summer. But what's this now? I saw this and I saw it from the boy Indy Kaler. And Indy Kaler, this is all the guy does, is come out and spread news, etc. But bro, when you actually see Boud, they're saying that they haven't even put that out, and that's fake, apparently. I just saw something come out that Boud said that that's fake. So this ain't even real, apparently. Apparently, this didn't even happen. But I saw Indy Kaler talking about it, and he's obviously spreading it as if it's his news, as he always does. Bombshell, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But I don't think it's true. I saw something came out saying that it's not true. I don't know. But just to flat out rejects PSG's massive new contract. But you got to remember something. Even if he rejects PSG's massive new contract, he's still probably gonna have a year or something left anyway. Like what are we sitting there saying? What, this guy's only got what 6 months left, and then he just rejected it, and then all of a sudden he's gonna come to Man United. He's still gonna have probably a year left or 18 months or something anyway. So I don't know, man. But this guy just talks rubbish. This guy. But yeah, Boud apparently said that. I don't know where they got that from, because Boud apparently came out and said, it's not true. This is what I'm saying. Because when you go on the actual, look at that, he's added Boud. When you go on this app, it's nowhere to be seen. Where is it? They haven't said that since January the 5th. And this has nothing to do with him. And that just came out to them. So where did they actually say this? So I don't know how true this is, bro. But obviously, if this was true, he would have to be number one to come to the Premier League. But even him, how long would it take him to get the team he wants? All them players that can pass around, the Tina type of players, and come on, man, ball-playing goalkeepers and all of this stuff. How long would it take us to get where we want to get with him? Obviously, I'll take him all day, but I'm just saying that'll be another one where we got to wait a little bit, etc. Like, remember, they don't care about having a runner as a CDM. They'll want like an Anderson. You want like an Anderson, someone that's good with the ball. He won't want a believer, someone that can just run with the ball. He wants ball-playing midfielders, etc. You know, my man's thing's a bit different. So that's Luis Enrique. He's not extending apparently, but like I said, I just saw something that said that it was not true. So if you lot can find it with somewhere that is said it's not true, or something that confirms this, because it's not on this Boud thing, let me know, because I don't know where it is. We got the boys back. The boys them are coming back. Bruno and Mason Mount are available for selection on Wednesday night, and he ended up saying that there was already close to coming back for Leeds, and then obviously Sully's just come out and confirmed it, because he said it from, look at that, he said it from yesterday. So before the press conference, this is what I tell you a lot about the boy Solly, you know. Solly's too reliable. Before the press conference yesterday, he already came out and said Bruno Fernandes returned to grass training. He's pushing to play against Burnley. He is begging. He's literally begging. So he already said that. So we already knew he was back because Solly is certified. And then now he just basically confirmed it and said, yeah, Bruno Fernandes. And I think Mason Mount is back as well. So we'll see what happens, man. Obviously, that's a boost, man. You lot have been watching the games. Bro, people talk about, yeah, Bruno Fernandes. We don't want him in this team, bro. Have you lot seen us trying to build up? Have you lot seen our corners? Have you lot seen all our set pieces, how rubbish they are? Anything we've tried to do, we don't even look convincing when it comes to any sort of set piece or anything like that. The only one that was when Euro took that header. And was that a corner? Where did that even come from? Was that just a cross? I don't even know. I can't remember. But, bro, we have not been convincing when it comes to set pieces, but we need that man there to come out here and do something. So big up the boy Bruno Fernandes back. Mason Mount's meant to be back. Mason Mount is probably crying that Amrin's gone. You got to remember that. He's probably the most hurt because he revived him and he loved him. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, is he even going to get in the team tomorrow? Is Mason Mount even going to play? Does my man do one for all? Does he do Bruno for 45 minutes, then Mason Mount for the other 45? Who knows? I heard he plays a 4-3-2-1 Fletcher, so he might just take it to normal, what Bruno's used to. Being in the 10, you don't have to worry about defending. Just be in the 10. As soon as you get the ball, wing, striker, done. You don't have to worry about nothing. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm going to get these comments. I'm going to go through one more news and we'll get into all of these comments. So make sure you keep them flying. Come on, my peoples. But Ahmad, look, Ahmad's all trending. This guy won't stop, bro. I want him to come back ASAP. He's saying, nah, bro, I'm not coming back there. Forget about it. I'm cool, bro. I heard of the funeral down there. I'm not coming down there. It's cool. So, yeah, Bruno Fernandes is back. We'll see. This is some talks about Amrin. Amrin was basically trying to do a Ten Hag. He was trying to do what Ten Hag done to bring back a few of his players from his last club. And this is why we've got sporting director and all of that and saying, yo, tell us the profile you want. As soon as you tell us the profile, we'll get players alike. I think Quenda didn't want to play wing back because he obviously, I heard he said no, he don't want to play wing back again. That's why he went to Chelsea. So Amrin's frustrations also focused on being knocked back for multiple players at his former club, Sporting Lisbon, specifically Quenda, Ousmane Dembele. No, Dembele. Diamande, I'm buzzing. Congo lost, I'm crazy right now. Salvador Blopper and Morten Højlund. Sources close to the manager explained that Amrin did not feel supported, obviously, because obviously we didn't get a few of these players in. But, bro, now we would be stuck with one of these players. The only one I can see is probably Quenda, but with Quenda, we would have three wingers right now. We would have Mbumo, Ahmad, and Quenda, all right wingers. So it's kind of good we didn't get him anyway, if you think about it, because we'll be stuck with loads of wingers. And this is the thing about the wing-back thing. When you get players that are wingers, that are wing-backs, you're just stuck with loads of wingers. People are taking Ahmad out the team now, saying, Ahmad, I don't know. Where's he going to play? Bro, we can have depth. Who cares? If we got a 4-3-2-1 and Ahmad is on the bench, he's on the bench. He can come off the bench and change something. I don't care who plays or not, bro. As long as these players can all play and do what they need to do in their best positions, no problem, bro. It is where it is. But people are sitting there crying now. Ahmad ain't going to be able to play. Who cares? He's going to come off the bench. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it is where it is. Let me get into let me get a few of these comments anyway. I'll leave it on this. Bruno Fernandes is back. Pray for Burnley, peoples. Make sure you lot pray for Burnley. It's looking dark for them. A joke of a club. We saying you're done with the club, JSN. You're done. Joke of a club. It's not that deep. Ole is gonna get us top 5. Mark my words. I hope he does, bro. Just play that Ole ball. That's what I said. Play that Ole ball that you was playing before, and we get top 5. I'm happy, bro. You ain't got the thing on your shoulders now. You got to go win the league and all of that. Nah, bro. Just get top 5 and then you can go and get another job. And remember that. That might help him get a job. If he gets us top 5, he might be able to get a job somewhere. We don't know what's going to happen at the end of the season. Sean Dyche and all of these guys, man might get relegated and you know what I'm saying? You'd never know, bro. He might get a job. Literally. Who knows? We'll see. Mitch, well, going with your hair. My hair's all over the place, bro, man. I had enough of wearing my hoodie. I took my hair out, obviously. But I ain't got it done yet. But I'm not come over to be hooded up, bro. It's long. I'm in my own yard, hooded up and all that every minute because I don't want to show my hair. But you know me, I don't care. It's where it is. I'm going to get my hair proper done up tomorrow. So I'm just out here. Congo just won. I'm a madman anyway. So I might as well just come out here looking like a madman. It is where it is. Big up, Mex. Big up yourself, Daniel, man. I hope you're good, man. Luis Enrique ready for a new challenge in the summer. I see that, but I think it's fake. I just saw something saying it's fake. I just see that. But I think it's fake, man. I saw it, but I think it's fake. So I don't know how true it is, though. Shout out Danya. Ole official. No, not official yet, but it seems like it's going in the right direction, bro, because Fabrizio keeps retweeting his tweets. Every minute, Fabrizio keeps retweeting his tweets, bro. Every minute. Look at this. He just retweeted it again. Look, he's pinned it. And then look, 1 hour ago, and he just reposted it again. Look at that. He done this 15 minutes ago, and he's reposted this. So in the last 15 minutes, he just reposted this. That's 15 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? So he just reposted this. So 15 minutes ago, max, he's reposted this again. So what is he saying here? Has he seen it somewhere else and he just being insecure? I said it first. Or is he literally trying to show us that, yo, things are brewing? So things are happening, man. Who you reckon we get in the summer? I don't know, man. We're speaking about Premier League proven now because we've realised what's going on. First, we was getting Premier League, we was getting players from out of the Prem. Hoyland, Anthony, Anana, and all of these guys. And it wasn't working. So we said, you know what? We're going to keep it Premier League proven now. So we dropped out that when we sign players now, we're kind of in the Premier League proven thing. Now it's like we're doing it with managers. We're saying, you know what, bro? Let's just get someone that's in the league, that understands the league, understands the managers already. They've played against them 100 times. They know how they play. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. So it makes sense. But I don't know, man. That list is crazy. We've got Tuchel. We've got Glasner. McKenna's played in the Prem, even though he got relegated, but he understands it a bit. There's so much people you can go off. Marco Silva, Iriola. I like Iriola, but his football's mad fast. Like, have we got the players for that? Are we going to need some more players? Is it going to be a thing where we got to do another 3 summers? I don't know, man. It's a crazy one. I don't know, though. But he needs money to survive. Ahmad scored again. He might be our new right winger under Oli. He wasn't playing under Oli though before, innit? Remember, Oli bought him. I don't think Ahmad played a lot under him still. But we did have a bit of better players. Mad goal. I ain't even seen the goal yet. Crazy. Didn't he? Ole bought Bruno, by the way. Yeah. First few, he kept scoring. Yeah. He came January and went mental when Bruno got bought. Came in January and went mad. Somebody stopped Ahmad. Ahmad ain't coming back, bro. Ahmad saying, I'm not coming back. Ole's proper vibes. Ole put the fire straight away back to the heaters. Metric community, Man United, big up yourself. Smash the likes, my peoples, man. You know that helps the thing, man. Appreciate all of you lot. Smash the likes, peoples. You know I don't come on this late. I had to today. I said, yeah, you know what? So much news. I could just do a little 10-minute video, but I said, nah, I'll do that at the end of the day. You get me? Big up, Metch. Big up yourself, Mike. I hope you're good, bro. Ole, a vibe. Yeah. Okay, mate, you're new. What? Carrick, for me, should be priority. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Carrick is a coach. He coaches these guys, and Ollie's the vibes. Like, he's cool with them, and he just, I don't know, man. As long as he gets where he gets to, bro, that's all I care about. I'll tell you why when Liverpool don't win, no one else can. I agree. I think all 3 of them should coach together. Top 4 is literally begging, bro. Nobody wants it, bro. I've never seen top 4 be like this, bro. Halfway through, and it's like this. Where literally, look, Crystal Palace are in 27 points. They could get top 4. They're sitting there saying, right, we're only, 7 points off top 4. But remember, it might be top 5. It's usually top 5. The English teams always go as far as they can. Crystal Palace might go as far as they can in the Conference League. Nottingham Forest is through to the next round. Who else in the Conference League? Aston Villa, they're through. Newcastle, all these teams, they're pushing. So we'll probably get top 5. Bro, they are literally 4 points off top 5 and 7 points off top 4. Come on, think about it. Everyone's still in it. Sunderland are probably dreaming. You know what? We probably get conference. We could probably get a Conference League. If we carry on going like this, we'll get 8th place. They're in Conference League as we speak. Brentford is getting Europe at this stage. It's crazy. Tottenham don't look any good. Then ain't one. I think they've won like 2 games at home the whole of 2025. Bro, Tottenham's form is mad, and they've got Bournemouth next, and they never beat them as well. Then you've got Newcastle. They've been acting up. They're way forming that. Obviously, they've got a bit better, but they've got Leeds. Brother, we need to step up now. Started with Burnley. Ollie's got a good run up against Man City. Yeah, especially Pep. He beat Pep so much times. So he might be able to do a little something still. So we'll see, man. But nobody wants top 4, bro. Everyone just keeps saying, yeah, well, you want it, take it. You want it, take it. It's crazy, bro. I don't understand what's going on. But definitely we should get all three of them though. This is the Diamande bread that Man United linked to. Yeah, he's the guy that was going to go to Palace if Guy went. Guy was close to going, and then Diamande was going to go to Palace. That's the same guy. So I don't know, man. It's a weird one, man. So weird. Victor, big up yourself, man. I hope you're good, bro. Bro, Ahmad is our best player after Bruno. I'd even say talent-wise, he's our best player. Oh, shit, Mitch. I've never rated this geezer. I don't rate him. Indicator's a fraud, man. He just guesses. See, journalism is so easy, you know. He could just look at another journalist, say something, and then he just says it as well. 5 minutes later. Like, that's what he does. Or he just guesses. Oh, Ruben Amorim's been sacked. We all knew he's more or less going to get sacked. If it wasn't now, if it wasn't 3 months ago, maybe in 6 months. Everyone kind of knew, like, it wasn't going the best, etc. He just said he's going to get sacked, and then now he's retweeting all of his old tweets from 6 months ago, saying that he's sacked. Bro, you said he sacked 6 months ago. He wasn't sacked. He just chats shit. That's why we send players on loan. Ahmad proving it's true. It's true. Ole back at the wheel. Hopefully we've learned a lesson, because I bet he gets a run and gets us Champions League, but I don't trust Ineos not to repeat mistakes in the past. That's what I'm saying. No, but everyone's saying the same thing, bro. Like, we don't want it. We don't want it Ineos. We want to get top 4, but we don't want them to say, yo, yeah, bro, you can stay now. No way, bro. I think he's proven himself to go out there and get a job. Do you understand? Just stable the ship, go out there and get a job, bro. That's it. I don't think Omar Berrada and that will give him the job, man. I don't think so. I think they'll actually go for someone else, because they will know this guy's coming in to play, what's that football called? Counter-attack football, and that's not going to win you the league, bro. That won't win you the league. That will get you probably Europa and all of that, but it won't win you the league. And I think they know that. Ahmad and Diamande running the AFCON right now. We said they're moving mad. I'm not even watching it. This is what I'm saying. What, are they moving crazy over there? Diamande keeps being linked to Spurs as well. They're linking him to Spurs a lot more than they used to, which is crazy. So many managers available in the summer. Enrique, Ancelotti, Tuchel, Glasner. Emery, we could buy him out probably. But who's his name? Iriola is going to be a free. Someone else, Marco Silva and Iriola and Glasner are all going to be free apparently in the summer. Their contracts run out. So think about it like that. All of this money man's paying Amorim, you could have paid that for another manager. You know what I'm saying? But if you had to pick, who would you get out of all of them? Indicator is such a hit and miss. He chats shit, man. He had the one believer thing, and he made his whole thing off that Ornstein tweet. And then since then, he's just been more or less guessing. Listen, I'm a man. This is how you know I'm too a bit true. I can just literally go off what he says every day and pull it on my thumbnails and say, oh my God, I can't do it, because I know he's lying so much. Some people will do that. They'll keep just quoting what Indicator said. And remember, a lot of people do this. They just have the camera to their face. So you will never know where the news is from. They'll just say, this is the story, blah, blah, blah. I'm not on that. I'd rather show you what's going on. Indicator's a fraud. Forget about him. Faso letting us down. Yeah, they're not getting back into there. I pray when Ole gets top 4, we don't give him the job permanently yet. If we're saying this, imagine what they're saying then. Because this is what every single fan is saying. We don't mind Ole coming, but please just don't give him the job long term. So if we're all saying this, then they must be saying that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Think about it. Enrique got a contract till 2027. Okay, 2027. Not too long then. Not too long. Who would you start regularly before Mbeumo, Ahmad, putting price tag to the side? Mbeumo, man. Mbeumo's more clinical. Mbeumo's been way more clinical. Do you know what I'm saying? You got to remember, like, Ahmad, I like Ahmad as well, but I would go with Mbeumo, man. Mbeumo, look how much goals he scored, especially our first couple of games. If he comes back on that same form that he was on when he started, not the form that he left us. That form he left us was atrocious. He was moving mad. He was holding on to the ball too much. His head was all over the place. But the form that he was in when he first came, he's on a different thing. You know what I'm saying? But remember, they might put Ahmad on the left, you know. They might put Ahmad on the left, Cunha up top, Mbeumo right, Bruno up in the middle. We don't know what my man's on. He might put both of them on and have them. Remember, they're wingers now. There's no more 10s and all of that. You're trying to cut in and out. You're wingers, just touchline wingers. Crazy. Congo just got our AFCON custom team attire yesterday because of the Taylor delay now. You don't need it no more. It's a joke thing, bro. Congo just got knocked out. I'm pissed. I'm Congolese, bro. They just knocked them out. Last minute banger. But we didn't deserve it, though. I'll be real. We didn't even deserve to go through. They were onto us. They had so much chances anyway. So Algeria more or less deserve it, to be honest. So if the release clause is there for everyone, then why not shoot a shot? Who are you talking about? Shoot your shot for who? Emery. Did you say Emery? This window is not getting the players, but the manager. Bruv, trust me. All the managers are getting sacked. I'm not seeing no one get bought. Man's all saying, yo, go slap Tottenham for us first and then come to Man City. What's all that about? Man's playing his last game for Man City. I'm sorry. Semenyo's playing his last game against Tottenham and then going to Man City straight away. What's all that about? Like, just go to Man City, bro. They've tried to get him to slap Chelsea, tried to get him to slap Arsenal. He's not scoring, bro. It's crazy. Conte will bring immediate success, but Conte wants power, bro. These are the big managers. Them man, they want power. I don't think we get them. We're trying to say we want a head coach. Someone, yo, bro, just come in and coach. Don't worry about the transfers like that. You tell us a sort of player that you want, and then we go and get that player, of course. Do you know what I'm saying? But we're not going to get the exact player you want. This is where a lot of these guys are angry because they want control where we need to go and get a midfielder. These are the targets that I want, Belieber, Wharton, or this guy. And if we can't get them, then it's like, raw, it's peak. It's mad. This is what I'm saying. It's a power struggle thing, isn't it? Sack Portuguese gaffer bought in Ole, 2026 pack. Sack Portuguese gaffer bought in. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Amrin is gone. Your man's getting benched, brother. And Bruno is the Haaland of this team. You don't bench your main goal scorer. That's what I'm saying. But, bro, you know what it is, though? Why can't we have depth? Why are we the only team in the Prem that we can't have depth? I remember when we bought Van de Beek. You remember Van de Beek? We bought Van de Beek. Sky Sports were going crazy. Is Bruno Fernandes going to play? Who gets benched? Was Pogba there them times? Yeah, Pogba. They're doing mad pieces on it. Like, who's he going to play for? Did they waste 40 million? Bro, they don't do that for Man City. When they're buying all these players, these Nico Gonzalez's and Mamouche, man's getting 3 minutes on their last 2 games. Like, they don't do that for these teams, bro. But for us, Eze, 4 games. He hasn't started in the Premier League. It's crazy. But Man United buy a player. Everyone goes mad. Where is he going to play, though? And bro, we can have depth, bro. Ahmad can start a couple games and he might not have to start a few other games. Or he could always start on the left anyway. You know what I'm trying to say? Ole would work too hard to book the job. Last time he did this as interim coach, things were different. Being approved. That's what no, you know what I think it was? I think last time Ole came, he got the job and he had to go win the league. He finished second, remember? He finished second, but it was like 20 points away. It wasn't even close. But we're putting our expectations on Ole to win the league. Brother, you can't win the league. We know you can't. So get us in top 4. We're cool with that. And then it is where it is. You know what I'm trying to say? We don't need you to go win the league, bro. That was too much for him. I have a bad feeling we get someone like Big Snar, man. That's just stories. Just spread the news that Ahmad will be a favourite starter for the new manager. Ahmad will hand that carrot in the next hour. Safe. He's on the pitch as we speak. Let's get into the news, my peoples, and then I'll come and get a few more of these comments. Don't watch nothing. So that's Fabrizio Romano. He's obviously saying what he's saying. Blah, blah, blah. And then boom. So look at that. So boom. Ornstein's just come out. He came out about an hour ago. And this is what he said about most of the managers, etc. He said that Ornstein, on the possible names that be under considerations, there are so many names you could draw to this because it's early days. No one knows. So all these journalists, what they do is, oh my God, we can get stories. We can get clicks right now because nobody knows. So we can just say whatever name and everyone's going to click it. So he said there are so many names you could draw to this. Oliver Glasner, I'm not sure how realistic that is. So Oliver Glasner doesn't even seem reliable. This is Ornstein peoples. And the reason why he's saying this, I think he's saying this because of the back three. That's why I think he's saying this. I think Oliver Glasner is not reliable because of not realistic because of the back three. That's what I think it is for. Because he's out of a deal in May. In May, as soon as the season's done, he's out of a deal. So why can't we get him? Unless we're saying back three, that's what brought you success. You won the FA Cup with a back three. Why are we going to tell you now? Yeah, we want you, but change to a back 4. That's the same thing as Amrin. You're getting the guy for what he specializes in and telling him to change, which is crazy. Just get someone that specializes in what you want. That's why I think he's saying it's unrealistic. Eddie Howe ruled himself out during the news conference today. He said, yeah, I'm going to stay here. I don't know about no other jobs. I don't think he was ever in. Ornstein said he ruled himself out. He was never in there. Like, we were never going to get him anyway. Forget about it. We're going to have to sing this song and dance for a long time. So there's going to be bare talks about this in ages. I'm intrigued by the Kieran McKenna bracket of coaches. Ipswich fans won't like this, and I'm not even saying he's in the frame to get it, but that's the breed. Who's got United DNA and real coaching pedigree. So they're saying someone like McKenna that knows how to coach to an extent, and he's got the United DNA. Remember, he was with Ollie in the on the touchline, and he was doing a bit of coaching with him. You've got then the elite level managers like Tuchel, De Zerbi, and Carlo Ancelotti. But I think at this stage in life, they would want someone younger. And remember, they want someone that they can kind of control. This is like the Chelsea thing, you know. You're a head coach, just worry about coaching. Done. Don't come to my office talking to me about transfers and that too much and we should go and buy this and buy that. You saw Maresca leave. You saw Amrin leave now. So I don't even think anyone that even thinks like that is even going to come anyway. They're going to say, bro, I ain't got time to go there. Man's telling me what to do. If I need a certain player for my system, they're telling me no. It's crazy. The Premier League experience is crucial. Amrin didn't have it. Ten Hag didn't have it. But the rumblings coming out of United in the last 24 hours is that Premier League experience is going to be very important to them. So this is David Ornstein. Not none of these semi-meaty journalists. Ornstein. When he speaks, you listen. He only says facts. And he's saying no one knows yet. But Glasner's a myth. It's not realistic. He's a back three manager. He won in the back three. Why are we going to get him here to change? We wanted Kieran McKenna before. And we could go back for that. And he's already United. He understands what United stand for already. He's been there with Ollie and seen what's happened. They've been sacked where he understands, yo, I know what needed for Man United. And then obviously we got the Tuchel, De Zerbis. They could come, but I think at this stage in life, they'll want someone younger. So maybe it might not be them. Who knows, man? We'll see, man. We'll see what happens. De Zerbi's probably the youngest one out of all of them there, to be honest. But he's saying that we want someone younger. So basically like an Amrin type of coach, but not Amrin, of course. So this is David Ornstein, bro. This is him. Yeah, and he just broke that down, and that's what he said. And then obviously Jan, he's reliable. He comes out and says things. But he's saying this is his tip, my tip, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Darren Fletcher, and Michael Carrick as the coaches. We understand there have been talks. Everyone knows Carrick is better at Solskjaer when it comes to coaching. Carrick can coach. So I wouldn't mind Carrick being there and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Just give me the 6 months, bro. I don't understand why people are getting mad over this because, bro, it's 6 months. Do you not want us to do the same thing we done last time? Just go for a manager like Ruben. We ain't really done our due diligence where you find out, 40 months later, like, this guy is not going to change and you get it. Bro, just go do your due diligence properly. Summertime, the guy can get a proper pre-season and we can judge him kind of a few months after. It's not no thing where you throw away this season. They're trying to learn his way of playing 6 months and then, nah. Literally, let them do their due diligence properly. And then you got the boy Sully that just done a further confirmation. And he said, look at that. Mason Mount is also expected to be in the Man United squad. And he breaks the news. He will tell us about this and people will think, oh, whatever. But he was always certified. So Darren Fletcher's got Mason Mount and Bruno Fernandes back. And obviously they're going to be on limited minutes. It's not going to be, they're both going to come in and start. It's going to be limited minutes. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So we'll see, bro. We'll see what happens. I don't think any of them start, to be honest. I think they come off the bench. We've got enough players to obviously start. But who starts as a 10, though? Who starts as a 10? You think Cunha will start as a 10? No, Cunha will be on the left. I don't know, man. I'm trying to see who will start as a 10. Let's have a look. We'll have a look. We'll definitely have a look. Who starts as a 10 then? So cool. If this is my man, 4-2-3-1, this is what apparently he plays, just like Ollie used to do. Dorgu would not be there. Would Dorgu even play? I think Luke Shaw could play, then Dorgu. I don't know, you know. All right, cool. Let's just go. Let's just keep it safe. Casemiro. Let's say Dorgu's the left wing back. I don't think my man's going to go with Dorgu as a left winger. You think he's going to try what Amrin done, all that left wing stuff? I reckon he just keeps it like this. And then obviously changes my man with who, though? Who will be the right winger? I can't see Joshua Zirkzee as a right winger. Dalot is not going to be the 10. Everyone's just everywhere at the moment, bro. I can't even work out what's going on. Hold on. All right, cool. So let's just say Dalot is the right back, yeah? Cool. Who would be the 10? This is confusing, bro. You reckon he'll play one of his sons? He'll get one of his sons in there. Fletcher. Or like a Shea Lacey or something. man Tato. Remember, he plays with the under 18s as well, so he kind of knows them to an extent. Let me see what couple of you lot think then. What do you lot think about who do you think plays? Xerxes in the 10. Who goes right wing then? If Xerxes in the 10, who plays right wing? It's confusing, isn't it? Who does he go? Unless, that's what I'm saying, unless he goes Mason Mount, unless he goes like this, Bruno Fernandes or something, I wouldn't even think Xerxes will be as a right winger. But let's just say he does this for the first half, and then he takes Bruno off and puts on Mount. That's all I can think. And then he maybe gives the little young boys Shea Lacey's and all of that. That's all I can think he does, literally. Unless obviously the defense, he could play with it. Yoro, Shaw, he could play with the defense. The midfield picks itself, more or less, unless he's going to put one of his sons in there, which is crazy. And I think he goes like this for the first half, 45 minutes, and then he takes Bruno off and then puts Mount on for 45 minutes. I think that makes a bit of sense. Do you know what I'm saying? And then he just plays with the team. Like, we might put on Shea Lacey or another young boy, or one of the Fletchers will probably get their debut. Because remember, he doesn't know if he's getting another game after this. You understand? They've told him that they're not sure if he's going to get another game. So I don't know, man. We'll see. Let's see. Let's get a few of these comments. What you lot think about this? Enrique is unlikely. Glasner makes no sense. I can't wait to see how we play. We play using the back four tomorrow. Premier League moving like Serie A this season. Other than, yeah, every team inconsistent. Exactly. I see Serie A. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, bro. Everyone just thinking. Everyone just so close. Ole has unfinished business. Boy, we'll see. I would go for Emery, a proper proven project manager. And bro, you see Emery, he's doing well with some bum players, bro. Sancho looks okay over there. Lindelof, they're rating him. Thank you, Man United, and that they're saying. The Aston Villa fans are getting cheeky, you know. They're saying thank you, Man United, for Lindelof. But this is Emery. Emery's turned my man into this thing where they're rating him now. It's crazy. Always knew he's going to get sacked. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So you could easily just say that. You can make a story. What makes you think Enrique will come to Old Trafford? Exactly. And want to be part of a project when he's already got a winning team that wins it. But then again, they all get tired in PSG winning every game, bro. You're winning. It's a Farmers League, but you're winning every game. Why do you think Amrin left, bro? You're winning the title. It's not proper. You want to go to the best league to prove I'm actually one of the best. Until you really do it in the Prem or maybe La Liga, you're not really, you know what I'm saying? You can win the Italian league and all of these leagues, and people still say, I don't know about him. As soon as you win the Prem, that's when it kind of, your CV cemented. The Amanda will never go to Spurs. I reckon next summer we spend big, and if we get used, yeah, exactly. Yeah, summer thing though, but that's what I'm saying. Kudus is injured though. Kudus is injured. That's what's making it spooky where they might end up going for him. Because Kudus is injured. I saw that today. Kudus is injured, so they might end up going for Diamande. And Fabrizio's been saying it from early that Tottenham are in the race. We saying 2-0. Diamande scored as well. Yeah, Tottenham are in the race for Diamande as well. So it's crazy, bro. Diamande, Spurs. Tottenham are in the race for him. Fabrizio said it. A few people have said it. So from time they're in the race, and if they go for him now, and he says, "Raw, I want to go now, play Champions League with Spurs, etc." I don't know, man. It's a bit mad still. It could come out of our hands. Cool. Let's get a few more of these. I'm talking about Enrique because his contract till 2027. So if they're doing wrong, then English will splash the cash, but there are too many hoops to go for. Exactly. He could do it. He could come. Enrique could come, but I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a proper, you know what? I'm gonna go to Man United. I'm a Champions League winner, but we've got to play. We've got to buy some players that fit his system because he's not gonna want someone like Belieber running up and down, bro. He ain't got time for that. He had Ugarte. Running up and down. He said we don't need that. We need players that can just pass around. So that's what I'm saying. He won't want us to more go for Anderson than a Belieber or Ugarte. He wants people that are good with the ball. That's what I'm trying to say to you. So it depends what we're on. If we're going to sit down and before we spend any money in the summer, actually chat to him and he says, yo, I'm coming there, but I need certain players, it makes sense. But if we're going to go get Belieber and then we get Enrique and he's going to want us to, he ain't even going to play him, it doesn't make sense. Get me PSG manager, please. Man United, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Big up yourself, Ashton, man. I hope you're good, broski. Ole's at the wheel. The wheels of the bus go round and round. Hey, everyone's happy with this Ole thing. I just hope he doesn't stay, man. There's a reason to sack Amrin, giving Bruno amount of back. We lack quality and fluidity. Would have been fixed. The board is crazy. We are finished. I don't want to go back to the wall. We're saying you didn't want Amrin to go. This is the first person that is like kind of upset that Amrin's gone. I've seen everyone just say, blood, it is where its time was coming. You know who the head coach is? Hansi Flick never complains about side. Yeah, Hansi Flick's cold. He doesn't care about defenses, though. He don't care about no defense. He just wants to attack. Chat, how do we feel about Maresca? I'm up and down on Maresca, you know. I like him, but it's like, meant to have a feeling we get Glasner granted he's able to play. Yeah, he's granted to play a 4 at the back, but he hasn't got success with it. That's the thing. I think he just about won Europa, but he was switching up and changing with him in every minute. But we're going to look at what you've done in the Prem. What worked for you in the Prem was the 3 at the back. If we turn around now and get you and say, come play 4 at the back for us, come coach 4 at the back, we're basically trying a whole new thing. Think about it. You want to just get a manager that you know is doing well and say, come, bring us what you're doing well. Xerxes going to be the 10, I reckon. Yeah, it's weird, man. It's weird to think Dorgu right winger. 3 fletchers will take us down. It's funny to even imagine average. That's the 3 fletchers. Dorgu right wing, Joshua Xerxes on the 10. Okay, that makes a bit of sense. And then Mason Mount comes on for Cunha about 60, 70 minutes. Or we take Sesko off, put Cunha up top, Mason Mount, Bruno. That would make a bit of sense. Obviously, Bruno not in defence. This is Luke Shaw's spot. That would make sense. That could make a bit of sense, though. That's the only way. And then obviously Bruno and my man. Dorgu right wing, Xerxes 10. Buendia. Yeah, Buendia. A few of them were scrubs. There's a few of them players there that were meaty, bro. And my man's turned them into ballers. He know he can coach. Matty Cash now looks like a world-class right back. Enrique coming. Enrique's thing's meant to be fake, man. This is what I'm saying. Enrique. Let's check. I told you, I saw something that said that it's not real. That quote's not real. But I don't know how true it is, man. I don't know, man. Bowed apparently is saying that they didn't say it or something like that. So we'll see. Hold on, let me look. Let me try and find it for you lot. Enrique. Release clause. If it's true that Enrique's there's nothing here. That's what I'm saying. That bowed one ain't true, man. I don't think it's true. And if it is true, I reckon they have to do everything that they can. They need to throw any money they can to get him. Literally, Enrique's different. Yeah, when it comes to coaching, he knows what's going on. And he wants the ball. That's how he wants to play. It's not no calm thing, etc. He wants the ball. So look at this now. What's this that's come out? So Ben Jacob just came out. Look at that. 8:07. So literally 1 minute ago. And he said, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, front runner for the Manchester United caretaker role following advanced talks. United sources insist there are multiple candidates and a formal face-to-face interview with a preferred choice is still needed for any final decision is taken. However, Solskjaer has the support of the Man United senior Man United players. Obviously, Maguire, he got him. Bruno, Dallo, them men have been there. Luke Shaw, since he was there. And some high-profile club legends, Gary Neville, etc. Michael Carrick and Rube Van Nistelrooy are 2 other names, considerations. Bro, I reckon you should just get Carrick and get Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, bro. Just get both of them, brother. Rube Van Nistelrooy, I don't know about that. You know what I'm trying to say? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer would hope to do enough to land a job full-time. But United are targeting other candidates. Man said Ole Gunnar Solskjaer would do enough. Bro, he's just guessing, bro. That's guesswork there. This is easy guesswork. It just goes without saying. Let me make a story so you can put out there. If Ole Gunnar Solskjaer does enough, he will want to get the job full-time. We could have all said that. Of course, he would probably want the job full-time, but what doesn't mean we're going to give it to him. I think if Tottenham go in for the Monday, United would hijack. Yeah, they'll probably do what we've done for Semenyo, innit? Even if they go for him, I doubt they go there. They've got a lot of players. Don't rate the club. We got Broski finally caught you on live. I've been hearing rumours that Wilcott's getting sacked, bruv. I don't think that's true, man. Indy Kaler started these rumours, and I see a little something that said that they're not really. I don't know. I don't think that's true. Agent Amadness, I believe Diamande will want to come. I hope we don't miss out on Diamande because Amrin is sacked. Tottenham are proper in for him, yeah. And would definitely pay the price. Ineos are basically the Mr. Krabs of Man United. Tottenham are trying to play over the money for every single player. They tried to play over the doubts for Mbumo. They tried to offer Semenyo more money than everyone. They know they have to overpay to get stars in because they're not that club and it still don't work for them. It's crazy. Walcott saying getting sacked. I'm feeling, I don't think, Ornstein just came out and said none of these guys are reliable. All these guys, they're too old for the team. If Ole Gunnar Solskjaer gets the interim role at Man United, he would hope to be made permanent manager again in time. Should he do well and prove himself, bro? I don't think this is. I think this is just guesswork. I think he's gonna know he's not getting the job regardless. Get us top 4, and then you can get another job. There will be another job for you. We know what you're on when the heat is on, and you got to be in a title race. It's a myth. You know what I'm saying? So I know that he knows that he's not gonna be here forever. Just get us top 4. Thank you for your service, big man. Appreciate you. I want to see a lazy debut. To be honest, he's got his debut already against Villa. Remember, he got his debut against Villa. He came off the bench, remember? He got his debut against Villa already. 4-2-3-1 is that 4-4-2 basically. No, 4-3-2-1 is literally this. Look, 4 at the back, 2 in the middle in front of the defense, 3, and then 1. 4-4-2 is like this. 4-4-2. Yeah? So 4-4-2. Obviously, this could be a bit weird, like where they move around, etc. But that's the difference. So 4-4-2 is like that. 4-3-2-1 is more. 4-3-2-1 is more safer, like defensively. Look, you've got what, 6 defenders basically. So they're defending you from getting that line, and obviously you've got your attack that's meant to attack. So 4-3-2-1 keeps it a bit more balanced. You probably get a Lacey debut, Tyler debut, his dad, integrate him to the team, bro. All the Fletchers might be out there, bro. All of them. It's confirmed Ole is back now. And JJ probably gets 8 minutes in the FA Cup. Yeah, because that's all he can play, innit? He can't play in the Prem because he came too late or something. We didn't register him. So he might get his little time in the FA Cup. Since Enrique doesn't want to manage PSG anymore, where do you think he's off to? Pep leaving City, Ruben sacked, Slot potentially getting sacked. Remember, Pep's leaving City. He could go to Man City. They've got more players that suit his system straight away. Remember that. They've got Rodri. They've got ball playing. They've got a whole ball playing team. That's how PSG play. They ball play. Especially the midfield. They cook the life out of you. So he'll more likely go there. That's me keeping it 100. But while I'm here for everything. Let's get some serious, consistent results in. I don't care. Trust me. I'm on the same thing as you. I think we all want that, man. Especially with who we've been playing. I think we all want to just get some results in. Especially with the teams like Burnley's and Wolves and all of these teams that we're drawing with. It's crazy, bro. So, yeah, we'll see what happens, man. Let me show you that if anything else has come out as well since we've been on stream. Obviously, Chelsea's appointed this geezer. Let Fabrizio Romano's come out and said Manchester United is getting closer with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It's getting closer. So we might get Here We Go tonight. What's this? Eddie Howe didn't consider any other approach, really focused on a Newcastle project, Man United links. Bro, some fake links. These guys just listen to anyone. Look at that. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's return to Manchester United is getting closer. He seems like the standout candidate, man. Let's be real. I just hope that they bring Carrick in to do the little coaching. And then at the end of it, bro, we just get some results and we get top 4. That's all man can ask for, bro. Literally. You understand? We've got Man City and Arsenal straight after the thing. So, you know, it's going to be a bit dark. Like, we might miss out on some points. So we have to at least cook Burnley. That should have been a time where we went out there and actually cooked some teams and gave ourselves a time where we can afford to lose the 2 games, etc. Now, we beat Burnley, and then we got Man City and Arsenal. But we can't really afford to lose both of them games. We can't really afford it because everyone is stepping up in the table, bro. Literally, it goes to 12th. It's crazy, bro. And then we got Tottenham. They ain't got Kudus. He should still be injured by then. Fulham. Boom. Like, this is what I'm trying to say, man. The table's too close, bro. Tottenham's on Crystal Palace on 14th on 27. We're on 31. 4 points. So you lose to City and Arsenal. Let's just say we lost to Burnley. God forbid. We lose to City and Arsenal and Crystal Palace win both of the games. We could be 14th or 12th or 11th. That's how mad the table is. So it doesn't make sense. The number doesn't even make sense where you are right now, unless you're in the top 4. Top 3, well, let's say. Top 3 are gone. They're all getting Champions League at this time anyway. They're certified. Anything else is kind of bummy. So it's crazy, bro. Chelsea's new manager has no aura whatsoever. What makes you think you can manage a club? Wait, we're going to have to see it. I see him trying to shout and that, and it didn't look like they were listening to him. But he might be able to just coach, bro. And that might seem that way it is. What's this now? Some breaking news again. It looks increasingly likely Solskjaer will be returning to Man United. Talks with Solskjaer's camp are advancing. So that's it, my peoples, man. Talks are advancing. 2 days ago, literally watching Amrin at Leeds. Now here we go to an interim. You know what's crazy? Amrin said 18 months from now, you're going to see me leave and then go my separate way. And he left within 18 hours after. Crazy. But that's all the news, my peoples, man. Smash the likes. Appreciate every single one of you, especially you lot that been in the chat. Smash the likes, my peoples, man. Subscribe if you're new. Love.
Got some celebs, pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They gon' be there on repeat, they're like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. For now, I'm local. Bumping off the circle beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud.